I think we are live. Hello, everybody.
Oh shoot!
I know I like to surprise my co-hosts and just like click
It's
buttons.
already.
Right? I was like writing stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi.
Yay! How's everybody doing? How's your afternoon going? How's life treating you? We were just backstage laughing at the playlist that my editor sent me on my edits. It's great. I'm gonna start putting them. I think I'm gonna start putting them together. I feel like we should put a like Des LeRae editor's choice playlist on our Spotify.
Absolutely.
Because
That would be cool.
I think people would have fun with the random songs that we've had. We've had Selena, we've had High School Musical, we've had rap. I think there was a song from Pretty Woman in there, maybe.
Nice.
They're great. So yes. So how's everybody doing? As you can see, I have so many people. I love it. So I'm gonna let them go through, tell you guys who they all are, what they all do, how amazing and wonderful they tend to be, and
Tend to be. Not always.
no, always. And
Laura's so silly.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm reading.
Oh.
what their favorite breakfast food is.
Ooh.
I don't really know why that just popped into my head because my father brought me a sausage biscuit. So yes, there you go. Favorite breakfast food and how amazing and wonderful all of y'all are. Go ahead, Laura, take it away.
I have to turn down my music. How amazing what?
How amazing you all are. Take
Oh.
it away.
Well, I am Laura Nettles. I do write horror, and under my pen name, Samantha R. Silverstone, I write contemporary romance. Under another pen name, I'm writing paranormal romance. Yeah, so this is the final day to get my first contemporary romance Heart Notes for free on Kindle. And yeah, my favorite breakfast food, I have two. And both of them I usually only get once a year. So the first one is Christmas morning. We get creme brulee French toast. So it's a caramel sauce in the bottom of the pan, and you put sheepherder's bread that you basically Tetris, and then you pour the liquids on top, and you let it sit in the fridge overnight so it soaks it all up, and then you cook it in the morning while we do our stockings, and then you flip it upside down so the caramel drizzles all through it, and you eat it with peaches and whipped cream, and it is so good. So that's my Christmas one. The other one is the day after Thanksgiving, so Boxing Day. You take all of your Thanksgiving leftovers and you fry it in butter. And you eat it for breakfast. Oh. So you got your mashed potatoes, and your stuffing, your turkey, and everything, and you just fry it and soak it in butter and eat it.
I'm very hungry now.
Yeah. Those are my two favorite breakfasts.
The first one I knew of. The second one is new to me.
Really?
Well, my mother does it and passed it on to us. So I don't know if it's a Canadian thing, but
Laura, what I'm hearing,
it's a Laura thing.
To your house tomorrow and just pretend it's Christmas and the day after Thanksgiving.
Right there. That's what I heard too.
And you're close enough to do it.
I know.
Dang it, I'm not.
Get your passport.
Me either. I got my passport though. How long is a train?
Sir, you had some of my pizza. You can't complain.
JC.
Oh, hi. I'm JC. I make videos. I have books. I'm a big old goofball, and very flawed. I sometimes write good things. And my favorite breakfast is A spinach and feta omelet. It's very boring compared to what Laura's having. But yeah, that's me.
Hi everyone, I'm Deidre Anderson. Deidre writes romance or Sky Winter of late or Deidre reads romance. You can find me at some places on the internet under some names. I I write romance, I write adult romance, I write under Sky Winter and Deidre Anderson. I have the first books of my Rules of Love series, Changing Her Rules, under Deidre Anderson, still up for free on Amazon and all platforms. And I have the first book of Sky Winter, Snapshot of Love, that's still for free on Amazon only today. After today it goes back. So if you haven't gotten it yet, go ahead and grab it. And yeah, that's me. I do a lot of things. You'll see it all over the internet. And I don't really like breakfast that much to have a favorite breakfast food. My breakfast is normally cereal or ramen noodles. I'm not a breakfast person. So
That's my cousin. Like, she is more, her breakfasts tend to be more savory. I mean, more, yeah, savory than sweet.
Savory, I would
I have
say.
leftovers or cereal,
Mhm.
or I'm not a breakfast person. Okay. I have breakfast at lunchtime and I have lunch. So
Do you ever have brunch?
yeah.
A little mix of the two?
Um
Technically, you can have breakfast food at any
or
time of the day.
what I
Yeah.
really what I do like, I'll say, which is sort of breakfast, is that there's this avocado toast that I had, but I only had it once and I can't replicate
Mm.
it. But it had avocados. It had, well, I guess it's not toast because it was like an open-ended sandwich. There was like an eggs Benedict on top, and it was made with avocado toast, and it was just really good. And I can't replicate it, but if I had to choose one, that
I like it.
one thing that I had once.
That would be it. Oh, I love it. I'm Nia, the Vixen of Fiction, all over the interwebs. I stream on Tuesday nights at 7:30 for writing sprints. The next Saturday coming up, we're doing AutoTubers React, so that'll be a lot of fun. And I stream on Twitch on Mondays and Fridays. In the middle of the day, you can find me there. I write sci-fi, fantasy. Well, I'm a genre hopper. I pretty much write everything except for straight up horror because I'm scaredy cat. And I'm hopefully going to be publishing a fantasy romance next year. I'm so excited it is coming along. That's actually what I'm working on today. I'm also publishing under a pen name, so some romancy things, and I'm having a lot of fun with that as well. And I'm a Southern girl, so breakfast is a thing down here. So my favorite would be buttermilk, butter pecan pancakes with bacon, 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 bacon. Oh, Loki heard bacon. I'm so sorry. I must go.
I'll be there in 4 hours, Nia. Four hours.
Oh, if my father didn't love North Carolina before, if he
Oh, he would
found
love her
out
now.
that your favorite breakfast food was a buttermilk pecan pancake, you would just move way up the list. Because we literally, anytime we go on a road trip, we have to stop at Cracker Barrel so he can get the pecan pancakes.
I've never had Cracker Barrel.
Girl, Cracker Barrel is popping down here. Like, people don't even care.
Okay.
That sounds so good, Nia.
It does. Y'all make breakfast sound good. Let me revisit my life.
I feel
Well,
like
I have to say,
if you aren't a
favorite-
breakfast person before, I think Nia and Laura would make you a breakfast person.
I say my favorite is somewhere between a Belgian waffle and French toast. But I do agree, you do need a whole side of bacon.
Honestly, well,
Or
you guys
bacon
probably
on the
know that
side.
I
No,
do-
a whole side of bacon.
I love that, Tiff, because if it's not going to be a pancake, it's got to be a waffle or French toast, honestly. And bacon.
Absolutely.
Always bacon.
Okay, so and you guys are on my channel, Tiffany. That's me. And I also write under the pen name Desiree, which we also have a free book out. When Love Comes Knocking. I think today is the last day for ours as well. And then I also have my personal release that just released yesterday called
Speed of
The
Heart.
Speed of My Heart. I know what it is. And
Sorry.
pay no attention to the fact that for some reason it still says that it's in the medical category. It's not. We're going to work on that. Okay, bye-bye. So I'm
Oh.
going to go through the comments, and if I get speedy, just don't tell me I need to breathe. Okay. Felicia came in and said hi. Morgan popped in and said hi. Deidre, who's right down there, she also said hi, friends. Regina is here. She also said hi and happy time zone. Eva just came in. Hey. Regina also said hello to Eva and told her a happy Saturday. Eva said, you know what's fun about having both a punk for a dog and a carefree adventurer for a child? When the dog barks at something random outside, so does the kid. Puts on headset. That is absolutely genius. Regina said that is adorable. Maya came in. Hello, Maya. Victoria came in. Hello to you too. Morgan laughed. I think that was about the playlist. Regina said Tiffany, to which I said Regina. Regina also said hi, Nia. Hi, JC. Hi, Laura. Hello. Thinking that's just Deidre. I can't read the whole Deidre Writes Romance, but you know who you are. I lost my thing. It disappeared on me. There it goes. Okay. Regina also said, I just had half a bologna sandwich and a handful of macadamias for breakfast, which I am not mad at. Yes, it is a pen name party because I think 1, 2, 3, 4 of us have pen names. So woohoo, and maybe a fifth. We're going to work on it. I also said, we talking breakfast. I have Cinnabons, always fun. The big decadent ones you can find in most Canadian malls once a year at Christmas morning. I do love a good cinnamon roll. I'm not mad at it. Regina said, yummy. Eva was like, just send the first LLC newsletter in a very long time. That's very exciting. I also said, wait, what was the second one, which might be Canadian, which I think that was Laura's. That was all the Thanksgiving food on Boxing Day, put in a skillet with a lot of butter and just fried to death. Yes, sounds good. Am I right? Yes. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Eva said we're going apple picking later. I haven't been apple picking in forever. That sounds so exciting. I should revise while I'm here, but I may just hang out and do less than that. Okay, LOL. Morgan said I got stuffy nose today. Oh, which sucks. So we'll see if I get anything done during this. I should probably sleep. If you need to sleep, girl, go for it. I am a full fan of naps. Eva said if you didn't catch Bear Stream last night, you can check out Tiff, Laura, JC, and Dee's writing too. And then Nia didn't write with us. No, she wasn't here yesterday, or she was here, but I don't know.
I was. We were doing things, so I was like just listening, and then I missed the end. I was so sad. I came back and it was over. I was like, no.
Regina said their stories were amazing last night. I faded after the first 2 hours, but wow, so many talented people. We love you, Regina. Eva said cereal, but just a bit of milk and instead of cereal, coffee, of course. It is a late stream. It is because it's after dark. We do what we do. Perfectly late though. I have it penciled in every Friday as my solo date for the week.
Aww.
Oh, great date. Pin name party once more again. Hey. If you have only one Arthur name, raise your hand. I mean, we'd like to.
Currently, only one.
There you go. Biscuits with sausage, country sausage gravy, the white sort.
Sounds good.
I'll eat until I must nap.
That sounds good too.
We just went to Cracker Barrel and waited 67 minutes for our food from sit down to receive, and we're running on a 90-minute
restaurant
before going home. What?
That's a long time.
Okay,
That's a long
this
time.
is
Cracker Barrel's a restaurant.
in Canada. Okay.
Yes, Cracker
normal?
Barrel is a restaurant.
It
and
can be.
they all look the same. They have a big either front porch or wraparound porch where they have rocking chairs out, and then they have a little store where they sell jarred things like candles and jams and butters and all that kind of stuff, right? So this is the things that you're supposed to do while you're waiting, because you will wait. The last 2 times we tried to go to Cracker Barrel, the wait was too long for us to even get in to sit down. People are outside, the parking lot's full. People are outside sitting in the rocking chairs waiting. You get a number. But yeah, the last 2 times it was we tried to go, we weren't able to get in. We could get in, but we couldn't wait an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that in high demand?
Yes.
It depends on where you're at. Some
places,
places, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Eva said, unsure if we'll go there again. We did Waffle House every other visit, but it's just not equipped for our party size. Fun fact, as much as I like waffles, I cannot stand Waffle House. I do not know why. It's something about walking in, just the smell of it just makes me nauseous.
Really?
I don't
It can
get
be
it.
a lot. It can be a lot. It's very
JC is getting there.
I am getting there. I gotta
Hashtag pin name
organize some things.
party. You down with PNP? Yeah, you know me. That was our theme song in high school when I was graduating. I don't even want to tell you
Who's
why.
down with PNP?
You can go with
Oh my
us if
God.
you want to. Hey, from work. I'm not sure I could walk around the apple patch right now because my ankle's still kind of but maybe someday, because normally my family goes, because we go out to probably the same one that you're going to, and we normally go every year, but we haven't since before the panini, and so don't know. But I think we were supposed to go this year, but then I got so wrapped up in Desiree and everything else, and I haven't checked with anybody. And if you also didn't know, fun fact, I'm the cruise director of my family, which means if I don't organize it, it does not get done.
your family must be bored right now. They're like, come on, Tiff, are we doing anything?
Yeah, I know. I hate when I miss the end. I think that was supposed to be at Vixen / Nia. Yes, D. Morgan never been to a Cracker Barrel. I think we'll give them another shot, shot next visit though. If breakfast is how we end the trip, could be an off day. It wasn't busy. It was a Sunday. Oh, Sundays, yeah, for sure. No. Waffle House did better on Mother's Day. And I have a wagon. How comfy you gonna be? LOL. There we go. We are at the end of the comments. I don't think I went through those that fast. I think it was good.
I've heard you read them faster. So
you know that
I've heard her go. It was fast, but I've heard you do it faster before. So
Yay!
You did a good job.
All right, guys. So if you have not been to a Saturday short, this is how we roll. I normally come up with a prompt. If you would like to write to it, go for it. If you have other stuff that you are working on, go for that. If you just want to hang out, read, watch YouTube videos, but listen to us chat in the background because we're kind of funny, that's fine too. Whatever it is that makes you happy. Although if you're watching our YouTube video, then how are you listening to other YouTube videos? You know what? However you work it out, that's what we do. Okay. So the prompt that I came up with, I like, you went through them with brutal efficiency. So yes. So the prompt that I came up with, which I think is kind of cool. Every year your family goes on an exotic vacation, but you've never known why. Now you do.
you've never known why.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I read these prompts? I have stuff to do, and now I want to write that.
Right?
I know. I have things to do as well, and I'm definitely writing this prompt down and saving it for later.
Let me.
Yeah, there you go, Nia.
Because
that
I
sounds like an
I
idea.
need this story. I need everyone to write this story, and I also need to write this story. So
Yeah. Write it down for later. Got it. That's a good idea.
right on to
Deidre's like, no, I think I might do that now.
We got the meet and greet portion. Because I think Esther asked. That was all intros and hellos. Eva said, the meet and greet portion of the co-writing bit. Good prompt. Thank you. I thought I was super late saying hi. Nope, you're right on time. Right, Dee? That's why Fridays are my day. They have another family they don't want you to know about. You were adopted into a family of werewolves, and they go to a werewolf convention every year. You know this is right up my alley, Maya.
That sounds fun.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Mine already involves fairies and witches. I'm feeling this.
See, that's why this prompt is so good. It can be anything. It can be mystery.
I know. That's what I try to do with my Saturday short.
Okay, mine just involves a family of serial killers, but okay. Well,
I try to do it where it could be anybody, because I know we have paranormal writers, we have sci-fi writers, we have romance, we have horror, we have psychological suspense, like
horror. Who writes horror?
And so,
horror.
Yeah, so that's why I try to keep my My prompts broad.
No. Throw that prompt up there again. I just thought of something I need to.
There you go. They have a secret crime operation and think you are too much of a goody two shoes and would report them. Ooh, I like that one too. Their father has a second family, but mom knows all about it. The kids are in the dark because the other mom is the other mom. Mm. I love thinking of ideas, haha, but I also have something else to work
Right?
Right.
One where they take 2 family vacations. It has to be exotic because the other mom, something.
Oh my God, so many ideas. I don't need new ideas. I don't need new ideas.
Dun, dun, dun.
No,
Okay.
you know, I'm gonna be like,
I'm organizing
right
next week. My
now.
plate looks intimidatingly too full. That was my past week and probably the week coming up. So I feel that like all the way to my bones, Esther. But you know what? We do what we do. We got to make it work. And I know you.
Mhm.
We're gonna kill it. So whatever it is you got to put down, you got this, girl.
So I may have this morning read a horror manga that involves an exotic vacation.
Every year.
Interesting.
It's a
The,
sign to me.
the husband and wife go to an island to try and fix their marriage.
Ooh.
And what ensues can be summed up as killer hillbillies that live underground.
What?
Underground.
It's the
Underground.
hillbillies for me. I'm
I
like,
don't- they're not
Yeah,
hillbillies.
yeah, that's what it was for me. That's what it was for me.
Do you want to see their eyes?
do I?
Do it.
I don't know, Laura. Do I?
Right. I don't have
In my intro, I did say because I'm a scared
I do have a pillow though. Okay, hold on. I'm ready.
No, I got a Loki. Loki, sit on my feet.
Oh my gosh, I love this prompt. I'm sorry. I just forgot.
Why?
Oh, Jesus.
What is that? Wait a minute, hold on. What is that?
I
Those are
didn't
the
see that.
eyes looking in through the door.
Why?
that
No.
the person is
No,
trapped
no,
in.
No. If
I have
saw
seen that
looking at-
panel, and I've been wanting to read this story for forever, but they never have released an official English translation and physical copy, so I finally read it online this morning.
If I saw that looking at me, my bags would be packed and everything would be on fire behind me.
Oh, you're already caught at this point. You're underground.
Underground.
I'm scared. I don't even know.
Underground.
So that's what I was reading this morning.
Oh.
Happy day.
Even said yearly vacations are really just when the set is reset because the entire life is the Truman Show. Ooh.
Oh,
That's good.
Also
I
interesting.
like that.
We should write sci-fi. You
Like
know,
I'm even calendar blocking food and screen breaks. Wow, Esther.
Esther.
Do this. I don't
That's
want to
what I
burn
had to do
myself
in
out.
college.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So do what you got to do. You know what I need to also do other than writing? Try to find out how the F to do a fantasy hockey league that I joined and has a draft tonight.
Oh,
You know, have you not done it before? So that's why.
Yeah, I feel like
But
like I've done one years ago. I don't remember though, and it was football. It wasn't hockey, so I don't know if it's different. I didn't win though, so don't take my advice.
I'm still unclear on how the fantasy football league works. So I have no idea how the fantasy
Like I said, I
hockey
didn't
works.
win. So I picked people I thought were cute and had fun names. I'm like, don't take my advice. Like not even a little bit.
like, you're cute. Can you play?
Where
No.
are my team?
I
Where am
don't
I?
know.
I mean, I thought they
Name.
could. Again, okay. Well, I know probably a fair bit amount about most sports. There are like 3 that I know quite a bit about, and 5 that I know quite a bit about. If there aren't necessarily like big name sports, like volleyball is not considered a big name sport, but I played volleyball, so I know it. But like I thought I knew enough about football when I worked for this bank that when they were like, hey, everybody want to join like the fantasy football league, I thought I was good and I like my first maybe 5 draft picks were like really top-notch folks, but they expected you to pick more than that, and I didn't know any more players, so therefore the rest of them, I figured those 5 could carry me, and the rest
because the team is not 5.
Those 5 can carry.
Had great names because I was like, ooh, he sounds like someone I've heard of before. Okay, and cute pictures, because I was like, if you're that cute, you should be able to play.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.
No, it didn't.
But
like
you know what? To be fair, she
pretty
understands,
spectacular.
she understands it better than I do, because I was like, I didn't even get that far. I was like, what? What do I do?
One of them, I do remember my one cousin who is a big football person, who's probably where I learned most of my football stuff from. When he looked at it, he was like, why would you pick him? And I was like, because, and I don't remember if he was the cute one or like the great name, but whichever one, I was like trying to play it off. I was like, because he looks like he can play, and he's this and he's that. And he goes, he's on the injured list.
Oh, wow. But it's fantasy. Like, isn't it supposed to be your dream team? Like, it's
like,
not that kind of fantasy.
See, that's the thing. I've gotten to learn a bit about real football, where I can understand when I'm watching it what's going on. But then fantasy football, I discover, is a whole different thing, and I'm just like, okay,
yeah,
I'm not
you get
this.
points and stuff. Like how many yards your people run, how many points like your teams make, who wins. Like if your player is on, I think it's like the team that wins for that game. Like there's all kinds of different things that go in to give you points to keep you getting higher in the ratings. And if you fall below like a certain point, then at least that was how they did it. Then it was like you were out of the league until it got down to like the last few. And yeah, my
Eva is sort of breaking it down for us how it works.
And mine didn't because apparently I had players on the injured list, so I was great.
The team was cool to look
I was
at.
like, what year was this? Was this the year Dak Prescott was injured? Okay, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, my weekends are wide open, but I don't do Friday things, knowing that working as intended. LOL. Do we? Esther asked. It's a family thing, and I'm like, I want to be part of it, so I'm 100 or 1000% clueless on who to pick and how it works.
Apparently, don't pick Aaron. Don't pick Aaron Rodgers right now because he just got injured. He's going to be out for most of the season.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah, don't pick people on the injured list. That's what I learned.
Make sure they're not injured.
If it's a family thing, maybe they can do some fun stuff for people who are really bad at it, like best looking team, most injured team.
I would be down for that. My team would be hot.
Are we creating offensive fantasy football?
It's fun. The recommended picks are often okay to stick with, bearing some knowledge of injury or trade or something. Also, Laura, I admire your stomach from Esther, and Maya said I might just pick some based on names and looks. That's what I did. I want to publish in every genre # pin name party. Wow. I love that we're making this pin name party a thing. The Truman Show actively terrifies me. Oh no. My guy runs a fantasy football league, has for a decade. Wow, that's good. They all have their methods for picking, but sometimes cute faces win. It's fine. I won fantasy football 2 years in a row against my husband and his friends. I brag about it.
So you understand it then.
It, Morgan. There was a guy in my hockey team called Klinkhammer, and I liked him just because the name was amazing to me. I only played when they need a fill-in, and 1 year I had a beast roster. Then one guy got benched for something lame like money, and another got injured. I quit playing after that by game 3. Oh no. I'll probably look at the stats the same way I look at the start or car stats in Mario Karts. I like it. They did set up a league this year. I think they were sad they just kept losing all the board games.
Damn.
I know some about hockey. I played Ringlet. Ringlet.
Ring
have no
it.
idea.
I'm doing awful with names, Maya. I just apologize. For 7+ years, watched many games, but stats have no clue. It's about when they play too, since it's not about teams. You want to make sure you have things spread out. You don't want all your players in 1 or 2 games. Exactly. I did learn
Right.
that part. Make sure you have enough for weeks they don't play. Don't depend on one player for each position. Fantasy football is football where you make your own teams using the players on the field.
Okay.
Your quarterback and receiver can play against one another on the field, but earn you points. I know less about hockey. The guy is in all the leagues, but I'm no help for hockey. We gave tiny trophies back before COVID when in-person meetups happened. They were corny awards. Yes. Yes, we need to do Arthur 2 fantasy football hockey. I mean, maybe. Tiff, it's 33 minutes in mid sprint. It is. It's true. And this is what we're gonna do.
I mean,
You told me already
that.
But I like the Maya took responsibility. Like,
It's
sorry, my
Maya.
fault. I mentioned fantasy hockey football. It's not. It's me. I'm chatty. It's okay, Maya. LOL. Welcome to the craziness. We will talk all day. Yes, about
Let us.
anything. Absolutely. And Esther backstrap, sprinty sprint. Get to work, friend.
Taskmaster.
I'll let you know if my guy has a spot open. LOL. Okay. Grown men are the biggest babies over fantasy too. And last but not least, Margaret is here. Good Margaret. Working on a Patreon post that's got me fired up. Ooh,
Oh.
exciting. I didn't know that you had a Patreon, Margaret. If you want to drop the link, go ahead. I think you're rich. If not, I will do that. Let me know. Okay. So I am going to hide the banner. I'm going to pull up a timer because I've been given orders, y'all. We have to sprint.
Yay.
In all fairness, I do have things to finish. So yes, we have to sprint. We're going to do a 30-minute. Mostly because, okay, so we do have to end at least, I would say, 1:45 because our friend Shannon SD Houston is doing a Kickstarter masterclass. So if anybody wants to go, I wanted to make sure that you would have plenty of time to get over there and get a snack if needed. So here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Y'all do that dang thing. Know why I got country there at the last moment, but hey. Hello, all. We're back.
Why, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Love that music at the end. It's so fun.
Yay.
Ooh, okay. Right,
I
Tim.
was
All right.
like, how did everyone do? I almost got through all of my edits, but I have a question that I may have to look up. And of course, Richard isn't in the chat, so I could ask him and not have to look it up.
Don't all go at once.
oh, my bad. I was waiting for Laura.
I wasn't sure Tiffany was done. Okay, so I am working on my social media journal. So I was going through my regular journal and compiling everything I've read and watched from. This section is, because I'm so far behind, May through July. So
Oh,
from May to end of July, I read 20 books, watched 13 movies, participated in 2 readathons, and went to a play twice.
Oh,
Now I need to do my spreads.
That's a lot. On a social media journal. This is a new. Wait.
I've been doing it since January. Like, I have what I have read and watched each month.
Oh, okay. See, when you said social media journal, I thought you were tracking like your social media activity, and I was like, wait,
No.
that's a new thing. Okay.
whoa!
Right? Her journals are always so pretty.
And it's so pretty. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, she's got amazing journals.
Yeah. So, fun times. Look, Star Trek.
She'd have gotten an A in handwriting in my school.
So I need to fill in these ones. But yeah. So
Wow.
that's what I was doing.
Wow.
Do something fun like that.
Okay, A. Yay, we got a Nia. B. I feel like I'm a slacker because all I've done is just written books. Because she doesn't mention she's also written books in this time frame too.
Yeah. That's why I was like, wait, what? 'Cause she's written a lot.
Well,
How many hours are in your day?
I know. Can I borrow some?
Do you really have power to freeze time and you're just like doing that so that you
Right?
can do stuff?
Are you Piper from Charmed? Hold on.
I've never actually seen Charmed, but no.
Piper can freeze time and she can freeze objects.
Yes.
Or do you have the time turner like Hermione had in Harry Potter and you're just going back and getting all types of stuff done?
No, it's called I Jam Pack. So when my sister was here,
Is she even human? Is the question. Is Laura even human? Is she from another world?
so
Are
while
you
my
like
sister,
the vampires that don't sleep?
Ah.
so like this Friday, we did temporary tattoos, and we watched Renfield, Interview with the Vampire, The Conjuring 1, 2, and 3. We went and saw Hamilton, and then we went to a art thing. We watched 1408, The Exorcist, American Psycho. We went to a pub place that's super nerdy, and we did our own little D&D session while we were there celebrating her birthday. And yeah, so that was a long weekend.
Margaret wants to know how you
I can just imagine you taking this journal up in like 10 years and just seeing everything you did and just, I should do something like that.
This is my 6th journal that's almost full.
Margaret has a question. How do you print out the pictures? I need shortcuts to that step.
Yep.
It is a HP Sprocket. It prints on 2x3 inch sticker paper. Takes no ink. It's Polaroid. So I buy the paper in packs of 100 because that's the cheapest. So it's $100, or no, it's $64 for 100 sheets of paper. So it's expensive, but there's no ink.
Yeah, that's how my daughter does.
I knew you used that.
He prints out everything.
I knew you used that, but you never mentioned that it was no ink before, and I was like, oh, wait, what? I don't have to worry about ink?
The paper.
Yep.
I think I have said I was going to buy one of those sprockets every year.
Black Friday.
Yep.
Oh,
Every
my
year it
gosh.
doesn't happen.
So,
And yes,
I
Esther,
got
this is the
one.
show and
I
tell
got one.
Laura.
It's now my daughter's. Yeah. She's like, you're not using that, and then she
And
has
now
prints.
you
She
would.
prints everything. Her wall is a collage of prints.
Oh,
She prints
I
everything.
I use
know.
that's
stickers too.
beautiful. That's
So I use
beautiful.
some regular stickers as well as printing out images of what I'm reading and writing and doing. And
Esther has a Kodak mini printer.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Because I always say that I'm going to get back into, I used to do, like, I did it granted on like a happy planner, but I did used to do like the journaling with the pictures and like, you know, different things from like the different stuff that I did throughout all the times. And then I've also like got a ridiculous amount of scrapbooks over here and all scrapbook tools and stuff like that. And then I just forget.
Maybe that would make journaling more fun because I keep trying to get back into journaling and then I just
The way
stop.
Laura does it is pretty. It's like
I have
I know, right?
I have sheets and sheets of stickers from my favorite Etsy shop.
Mhm.
I also have washi tapes. Lots of washi tapes. So,
See, I don't have the Etsy shop stickers, but I do have a bunch of like the what are these? The happy planner stickers.
Yeah, I love the happy
that I
planner.
keep.
Oh, but
And then I
wait a minute.
also
Hold that
have
up again, Tiffany.
the
How
happy
many?
planner stickers.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
And then I have a ridiculous amount of like calligraphy and the dual tip markers.
yeah, I use Crayola Super Tips because they're super cheap
those
and they came in like 100 colors for like
Yeah.
10
I don't
bucks
know
or
if I
less.
can use the Crayola. They had the ones. I'll only use the alcohol free
Combo.
because they don't link. They don't leak. But introducing you to my cabinetry of papers, washi tapes, pens, markers, stickers, glues, more markers, sticky tabs, all of it. Boxes of more stickers and washi tape down there.
This
And
is
yeah,
my
and the
scrapbook-
paper.
This
I
is
have a
paper
paper.
I inherited from my mother's scrapbook collection that she doesn't do anymore.
I have
Wow.
See, my paper's in the other room.
the papers.
Oh, see, mine's in a container.
And
Y'all's are so nice and compact.
That's just the decorative ones. These are
rubber
regular
cement is your favorite glue to put papers in.
rubber cement.
Yeah.
But I also have, okay, do you have one of the ones? I have like the little, I don't know which company it is, but it looks like a little X. And so you can take like whatever it is you want to make a sticker, as long as it's small enough, and stick it on one side. And then you like do this circly thing and it slides through. And when you pull it off, it's got sticker on the back. And then you could just stick it on your paper.
I don't have that, but now I need it.
Hold on. Okay, talk
I
amongst
haven't
yourself.
heard of that before.
Okay.
So I take my sprocket printer and I print out things and then I cut around them to make my own stickers of things that I just screenshot on my phone, because your phone connects to it and you can just print from your photo gallery. So
Don't
where's
follow
it?
me.
I didn't know these things existed.
It's this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Zyron. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you just stick whatever it is like right here.
So like my pastry, I printed on a full sheet
And
of
then pull.
paper of these and just cut it out
Wow.
to make a pastry sticker.
Yeah. Okay. What I have is I just have the double-sided tape without the Zion. What have I even been doing with my life?
Yeah, and then actually I was wrong. You don't even crack it. You just pull the paper.
Because you can roll it out and roll it on.
Yeah,
with your
you just
hand,
pull
and
the
then, like,
paper and it automatically puts the sticky on the back. And then when you
why have I
use
been
up
doing
this
the hard
part,
way?
then you just buy one of these and stick it back in there, and then you can keep going.
Wow.
Why have I
I'm
not
learning
been-
so much. I'm learning so much.
What have I been doing with my life?
Oh no!
And this
Esther,
all of
Yeah,
this.
I just used like the
Damaged by
double-sided tape,
Oh.
but I rolled
Well,
it out
Margaret,
myself.
This
Cut
is
it off.
like my Christmas gift to myself this year.
So yeah, I'm
Singular?
counting my
That's
pages to see if there's
plural.
enough to get me through July in my journal.
I did not have enough pages. I've gone digital. I'm like, oh, I'm out of room.
I do have one more of this smaller size up there, so I can hop into the next one. Catch
I
up.
have a pretty journal that someone sent me that I haven't opened yet because I want to use like my stickers and make it nice as well. But I'm waiting for me to figure out the printer situation. Because in all fairness, so I do have like photographer, like we have printers. I can print all my pictures. It's just I have to take them because it prints the 4x6. So I have to take them and resize them like through the app and then send it through so they print and everything. So I'm always like, I have to wait until I have enough print pictures and then I can print them.
So
And then
this
by then I
also
don't have
does
time to sit down
collages.
and do it.
This also does collages. So I will have 2 pictures per thing or 3 pictures per thing sometimes and just cut them. So sometimes I have full size, sometimes I have little ones.
So let me write that down too. HP Sprocket.
I did not know that, Margaret. Oh, she said, not me just caving in and making a haul of paper from Paper Source yesterday and finding out Barnes and Noble bought Paper Source. Did you guys know that?
I
this?
did
And I
not.
did not know that.
I didn't know Barnes and Noble had money to spare.
I didn't either.
Ooh,
Amazon wouldn't surprise me.
The shade Lord just threw. It was so good.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
I might get shadow banned for this, but Disney. Okay. They're part of the whole, we need to get our writers paid fairly, right? Like they're one of the people that needs to pay their writers more.
Okay, they need to
Okay.
pay. I was about to say.
Yeah.
They just announced they're going to increase their spending on parks, the Disney parks, by $60 billion.
But that would. Oh wait.
What?
But
Like,
that means
yes, those parks are your biggest source of income. And
But
yes,
they
I
do-
would
they
love
do
more
supply-
Disney parks.
They do supply a lot of
Is it?
people with
But then the
jobs, too, though.
parks.
They
No,
supply a
they
lot of
have
people with
money.
jobs.
Clerks don't make sense without the movies and the animations and stuff.
Well, no,
to
Right.
make the
but
parks
the
strong.
parks do supply
But
a
even
lot of
if
people
they
with
just
jobs.
split that
They do-
though,
they
and
supply
it's
a lot of
30
people.
for the parks
But-
and 30 for the writers.
But
That's
it's
what
just-
I'm saying, Margaret. It's 60
got more
billion.
money than
Like
that.
even if
They
they
got
did
more money
40
than that.
20, even if they did 40
Again, even if they did 40-20, yes.
I'm gonna need to know. So wait, maybe.
Well,
maybe.
to be fair, hold on, wait. Maybe they are in
since
talks
they're doing
because Bob
60
Iger.
billion.
Because Bob Iger was in the meeting that they just had the
Yeah,
other day,
that's-
and the writers said they felt hopeful coming out of that meeting. They met with Bob
Yeah.
Iger, the head of Netflix, and some other CEOs. So
Hopefully,
Maybe.
there's stuff for them
Yeah.
behind the
Hush,
works
too
besides
soon.
the
Yeah,
announcement.
maybe it was going to be 100 billion, and they said, "Well, we're not going to do 100 billion. We're going to knock it down to 60 billion, so we can have 40 billion to give to writers and actors." and things like that. I mean, it's
not
possible.
hopeful, but sure.
Not to
Just
throw
let
my
me
own
work on this
shade.
movie in January, please.
I mean, the fact that Bob Iger was in the meeting after what he said before is a step. So I'm just going to have hope. Because before he was acting like they didn't need to get paid any extra money, and he wasn't trying to hear them or their demands. So he was in the meeting, and the writers said they felt hopeful. So we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that's.
I don't know, because not to throw my own shade, but does Netflix have money to throw around either?
Netflix.
Yes, they do.
Netflix
They've
has money.
increased prices. They've increased prices,
No.
and they've stopped letting people share. It's
Their
like-
their subscription numbers have gone up.
Mhm.
They've gotten more money.
Well, I don't doubt they've gotten more money.
And
but
they're
I
making-
also
they're
heard that
making-
they've
they're
also
making-
operated like for the majority of their business in the red.
I don't know. I heard that they were making new shows, so they kind of need writers for those.
See, from
Well,
what
no,
okay,
they're
'cause I
making
remember
the
reading an
shows, but they're
article a
not
while
using
ago.
writers. They're using
Well, they
AI.
can't use complete,
using-
but the thing is that's one of the writer's stipulations in their negotiations is to not use so much AI. I'm just going off the writers. The writers said they felt hopeful. The writers said they felt hopeful, and before they didn't. So I'm just gonna go off their
Fingers
feelings.
crossed. We're all crossing our fingers and toes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like what's gonna end up happening is they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna give you guys all of this wonderful stuff," and then
And
they're
then
like,
nothing
"Oh,
happens.
by the way, we're gonna use AI for half of it, so half of you we don't need you anymore."
Uh-huh. I
I
see
don't
big
know.
layoffs coming.
Mhm.
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like that's one of the writers' negotiations, though, is about AI. That's one of their top problems.
Yeah, but
But if
they
they just
want to
fire
be
them and
paid.
don't use
They
them,
can, right? They can lay off half of them, give half of them what they want,
yeah.
We'll
put it
see.
to the money they're paying now.
Let's not jump to conclusions. We'll see.
So, Margaret,
These corporations,
for the
man.
sprocket,
Mhm.
But we need
this is
them.
literally all
No.
it is inside. There's nothing. All you do is each packet of paper comes with this card, which is a
Here, hold on.
what is it called?
Okay, now sure.
Print quality card. So this will help make all your colors and stuff work better again after everything. So you just put that in, put the lid down, and it should automatically spit out the quality control, and it's doing something.
It works
And then
like a
you send the
Polaroid, right?
pictures from your phone to the
Oh, I see
sprocket.
it.
Yeah. So that's it. There's no ink, there's no cartridge. It's just a piece of cardstock with a barcode thingy on it.
Nice.
Just like
Very
what you do
nice.
with Polaroids. Like you just stick it in, and
Mhm.
everything that you need is in the packet for the Polaroid pictures.
And it prints well for not having ink. Like
Oh, yeah.
those are good quality
Oh, yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
I think they're
The
going to
only-
move into this though in the future because I was watching a video with somebody else and they were saying, and it was a person who lives in New York, so space is limited, but they were saying that they needed a printer for like when they had to print documents or different things. And granted, this would only print it black and white, but I could see this now be in the future because it too
The
was
thermal printer.
it didn't have a cartridge. What you had to do was you had to have specific paper that allowed it to print on the paper.
Yeah,
And
there's a thermal printer that does black and white.
that might have been what it was like. Yeah.
Oh,
I love black and white photos.
me.
Ooh.
Anything that gets me to buy less ink, I'm down for.
The only thing with Polaroid though is they don't last forever if they get hot. It'll fade your image
Mm.
Yeah.
because it's
Oh.
Polaroid. So
Hmm.
I keep most of my journals indoors, so I don't care.
Very nice.
Laura,
Okay,
let
we're
me
gonna hop
handle that.
into one more sprint. It is
We
going
didn't get an update from anyone else.
I know
Oh.
we got caught up, so
I
we're gonna
worked-
update
It's fine.
everybody.
I wasn't doing much. I was watching the Spa Girls podcast and naming some characters.
I did a blurb. So the next spring, I'm going to put the book up on Amazon, and then
Ooh.
I
Is this
can
book
write.
3?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I do need to do blurbs of book 4 and 5. I am ahead, but I just need to stay ahead.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
is.
yeah. And I just spent money and
They
did some
are,
of my-
Margaret. They are. Tiffany turned me on to them.
Yeah.
I had
They
no
are.
idea. Had no idea who they were before Tiffany told me.
Here's a question for anybody to answer during the next sprint because I will probably finish up this edit. Does anyone know if they still print newspapers in England? And then Nia, what did you do?
Papers in?
England.
Like newspapers. Like we
Well,
use
there's
Where's
newspapers.
Richard? Where's Richard when you need him?
Newspapers.
Exactly. That's what I just said.
They print newspapers in the U.S., so they should.
Not most.
People-
We don't have them anymore. Printed
We
papers?
still have-
No.
Yeah. Well, we
still
have printed
print
papers here in
They
Canada.
still print newspapers. They just don't. The distribution might not be as heavy as it was before. Like I can go to the store and see a stack of printed newspapers. Just
Like
nobody.
a lot of
really buys them.
magazines are online only now.
Yeah. A lot of the
Well,
magazines and newspapers are switching to online only.
Maybe in the urban, because like I live in South Ontario, and I still get a newspaper every week. There's a paper person, and they throw it out in the every week like clockwork. But when I was in like Toronto, up in the city, I only saw it like at the bus stops in the little
Yeah.
container thing. But we still get them here. So I guess maybe it depends
I
if you
still
live in
see
an
papers.
urban situation or more like not rural, but
I live in kind of an
remote
urban
or
area, and I still see newspapers all the time. I mean, whether people are buying them or not is the question, but I still see them.
Because, like, also, the paperboy can't really throw a paper at an apartment number that's up in a
yeah,
skyscraper.
that too. So, and if they live in a building or a
And
house, 'cause-
I still get sent the little magazine thing saying, "Do you want to subscribe to like the paper version of the magazine?" I mean, I would if I had the money, but I'd prefer that than the digital. But
I just buy special
and you
copies of magazines that are based off of vampires and Frankenstein.
and remember, you do have seniors that are not into technology, so they still do read the
right.
newspapers.
Oh yeah,
Well,
older
see,
people
I know you
still
can
read
still
newspapers all the
get
time.
a paper.
I would
It's just
assume
for the most
England.
part, I don't think they're as readily available. Because my problem is that I said something about someone's picture being splashed across the cover of a paper. And the
Well,
question was, is that still the threat that it used to be kind of like in the 80s or 90s, as far as like for
well,
celebrities?
I guess it depends on if it's a small town or a big city too. Because in my small town, the same book I'm writing now, putting up now, it's about a newspaper basically. It's around a newspaper, so
Tiffany,
No, this would be a big city.
Google says they still have 12 daily newspapers and 11 Sunday only weekly newspapers that are distributed nationally in the UK. Daily Mirror, and they list a couple of them. I googled it.
See, I thought Daily Mirror was still there.
The
'Cause
Guardian is
that's
still
almost like a
paper.
tabloid, if I recall correctly.
They have
So
the
yeah.
Guardian that's still paper. It says print newspapers are read by 1 in 4 adults over 14, 15 every day. So yeah, they still have them.
if
Okay,
they
so I
still
can keep
have
it.
phone books, they still have papers. Because phone books are irrelevant and they're still printed. So
Yeah.
you have papers, I think. You
And
should.
there are old traditional people like me that still like reading newspapers and print stuff, you know, because
Okay.
I'm old and old fashioned.
25 minutes, guys. Make it count for all the marbles and all the words. Do the dang thing. And the cookies, too. All the cookies.
What kind of cookies?
Preferably oatmeal, but I have chocolate chip.
Ooh, chocolate chip is yummy. Okay. Any peanut butter? Okay, never mind.
So fast.
I need an extra second. I was yawning.
I'm coloring in one more box.
Why does time go so fast?
Well, they are shorter sprints, so that could be how.
But
We're so used to the long ones.
so
So
I didn't finish what I was supposed to do. I didn't get the book up because then I forgot that I didn't format it. And then I checked my email and saw I got through for BookBub. So now I have to go back through all the rest to put the BookBub link in the back of the book. So yeah, I'm doing that.
So it was a good thing you didn't upload it yet, because
Yep.
nice. I went through and finally added all of the movies and shows and stuff I've watched so
wow,
far through July. So
nice.
notice there are no regular TV shows on here.
You're missing out on some good shows, Laura. So stop.
There are 3 anime seasons on here.
Mm.
And I went to theater 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Oh,
Wow.
But yeah, the rest were all movies. So. And I was updating my bookshelf that I drew. And I only made a bookmark of books that I read for January.
I love that bookmark.
I never made them for the rest of the year. So, oops. But yeah. So, I'm still working on my journal.
You could make it an end of the year project, and then each month you could have like 2003s for 2004s. You could use 2003's January as a bookmark for 2004 as you're doing it now again for the next year. That way you don't feel like you're behind. You're not behind. Just make it a year project or something.
Well, the thing is, all of these books I read in 1 month. So it would be a giant bookmark.
Okay, so you can make one for each genre of book. You never mind.
There you go.
Those were all horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I said never mind. Maybe that wouldn't work either.
What genres of horror? We could do
Okay,
that
just-
for
let's
mangas, gory
it.
horror, psychological.
horror.
Stop at whatever length it is for a normal bookmark, and then go to the next one.
Yeah.
And then see how
Everything on here is horror.
Then you can see how many bookmarks you'll end up making by the end. of the year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because like if you do the 20, 25, and then each bookmark has only 25 of whatever you read, so by the time you get to the end, you see Laura has 10 bookmarks. 25 books each one.
Like, I also made a 23 and 2023 of things that I want to read. And then also 12 movies that I wanted to watch and 9 shows I wanted to see.
That looks like you've already done those.
Well, so far this year, I've already read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the 23 books.
Wow.
And seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the 12 movies and 2 of the 9 shows. So some of these shows aren't out yet. But yeah, the Junji Ito one, I need to read Tomie before I finish watching it because I caught up to where they adapted it, so I want to read it first before I see the adaptation.
Okay.
Which it's sitting right there waiting for me to read it.
Laura, you made me want to reevaluate my whole life. Something wrong.
She tends to do that.
So, including manga volumes, so far, well, I read 22 in January. January was huge. But I only read 4 in February through April. And then April through July, I read 20.
Damn.
So
She only read five.
I read a lot of books
Oh,
too, you know.
I like how she says
Write
only
them
though. I
down.
like she says only though.
But the fact that you're so organized, you read so much, you watch so much, and you still put out all these books, I'm doing something wrong.
Laura could do a class in balancing time because I don't know how you do it.
movies are much less of a time suck than TV shows.
Oh, I can't
That
give
is
up
true.
my TV. I can't give up my TV though. I'm sorry. I need
2 hours and you're done.
the TV in my life.
I don't
So
think I've watched a movie all. That's not true. I haven't watched a movie in like 2 months.
all I
I
did
could
was come
probably
here.
give up the TV shows because I haven't done TV shows probably in that long too.
But
The
you're
other
writing
day I
under like
started
4
watching,
names.
like,
You
one
are
TV
pumping
show,
out
and I
full
was
length
like,
novels.
I haven't watched TV. In fact, you're making me want to watch TV. The TV shows I need to catch up on, like FBI, my FBI shows, my Chicago shows, my Law and Orders. Oh, I need to catch up on so much. Okay, never mind.
Actually, no, I take that back. The other day, was this when I hurt my ankle or it was before I hurt my ankle? I think it was the week before I hurt my ankle when I just could not write what it was I needed to write. And everybody was like, maybe you need a break. Like maybe your head is just done. And I foolishly started a TV show on Amazon Prime. And at 4:00 in the morning, I had finished the whole season.
See, I do that. I binge. Like whenever I get a chance, I just binge.
See, I can't give up watching TV because it fuels my creativity. It fuels my inspiration. I get so inspired from TV shows. So I'm like, I can't give that up.
See, I don't have the self control you guys do. If I start watching TV, that's all I'm going to do for the day. So I just don't.
What self-control? I just told you 4:00 in the morning.
But see, I don't do that. I'm a one show a person.
We're here together.
One show a week type of person. Like I don't do the whole binge show thing. I mean, I can. Handmaid's Tale, I did binge because I had gotten into Handmaid's Tale when it was entering season 3, and I needed to watch season 1 and 2, and I watched the whole first season in one night, and then I watched the second season like over the course of the next 2 days after that. And I was like, okay, I'm ready for season 3 now. I'm good. And I'm behind in that show too. Crap. Okay.
I need Esther and Laura to come together. I don't know if Esther is still here, but I need you two to come together and create like this whole workshop of just managing your time and scheduling. Because she's the other one. Esther will watch a bunch of things or play Sims.
Yes. And speaking of Esther and what she said earlier, I need to organize TV shows I'm behind on intermixed with my writing as my reward. Yes, that's how I can catch up on my shows. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Esther does the alternating write so many K, watch an episode.
Yes, I need to start that because then I can catch up. Yes. I'm behind.
Speaking of catching up, Nia, what have you done? Because I feel like we keep forgetting to ask you.
I'm sorry.
How's it going down there?
I'm doing some of my social media things, so it's tedious things at the moment. Nothing fun. I did get my Loki short uploaded, thank goodness.
I saw it. The one. I mean, is it the one with the playground?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to do his agility stuff. He watches the dogs doing agility on TV, and he's just fascinated. Anyway, he did way better than it looks. You know, the short, you have to make it look like it was a struggle. It was not a struggle.
It was cute, though.
He only didn't go through it one time, so I definitely had to put that on there where he didn't go through it. The rest of the time, he was just jumping back and forth. But you have to make it look like look funny. So
awesome, Miss Dee Dee. How are we doing down there?
Oh, I did talk. I didn't I?
You gave your update. You said you didn't. You got it finished, but
okay,
but you couldn't get the upload.
Books and updating the back matter.
Oh, I thought that was before the last sprint.
No.
I don't know where I'm
No,
at.
the last brain all I did was write a blurb in the whole time. One blurb. Yeah.
Blurbs are hard.
That sounds right to me. I'm like,
That's what I said. The blurbs are hard.
oh,
What'd you do, Tiffany?
I finished the edits and sent it off to be formatted so that it will
Oh,
actually come out on Tuesday.
Yay!
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I'm
other thing
only 2 hours behind from when I wanted to have it done, so I'm great. It's great.
not bad.
Not bad at all. It's really not bad.
Especially for as much stuff as you have to do and you hurt your foot, like that's not bad.
yeah. You got it done. That's what counts.
I feel like I needed that encouragement, guys. So thanks. It's been a hard couple of days. Uh, so yes, we are going to. I'm gonna go beat up Des.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, because speaking of blurbs, I was like, okay, I'm done. Yay. And then she just texted me. She's like, oh, yeah, we need the blurb too.
I figured. I need to start writing the blurb before I write these books, then I don't have to go through the stress after. But I keep saying it and not doing it. But we'll see. Speaking of Des,
Oh, speaking of right, I was about to say, oh, this
hi Des.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, I thought you meant on the screen. I was like, I don't see her.
Right there.
I mean, well, technically, she's in chat, which is on the screen.
I ain't technical. Whatever.
We can. We also didn't say hi to Tammy, who popped in during.
I know, I saw
Hi
that.
Tammy.
And we didn't say goodbye to it was
Maya.
Maya, who popped out.
Oh, bye Maya.
Yeah.
You see it on the replay.
Oh, this is the other thing I did because I don't have time to do my third
Ooh,
quarter
yeah, good.
journal properly. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm doing them here and then I'm printing them out. So I'm moving the stickers around and putting the calendar and stuff together like I normally do, and I'm just going to print it.
Were you doing it digitally?
Huh?
Yeah.
You doing
Yeah.
it
That's an iPad.
Yeah, I'm going to
Down
do
there.
Yeah, I'm doing all the digital stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's unfortunately I like to cut out my own stickers and do my own washi tapes and all that stuff, but I'm like, I don't have time right now because I will spend a week just decorating the third quarter. So I was like,
That's
oh
how
well,
I always know.
this will
Color
do for now.
coordinated.
Yay!
That's how I know if I'm like really busy. Like if I get to a week where like in my planner, it's just what is it like basically just pencil. And then I'm like, yep, I was really busy that week. But it's like if I'm doing fun stuff and everything, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty.
And I usually I hand do all of mine and put it in my travel journal. But so my planner is in here. But yeah, just time wise, I don't have time. And something told me, but I don't know what I want for each quarter, so I can't do the whole thing at the beginning of the year because I'm like I might feel different in the spring or I might feel different in the summer. So I like do it based on how I feel going into the season. So I don't know. I'm like, but if I could just do the whole thing, and I don't want to, I can't. I could buy an already done one, but I'm not going to use it, as I could see from all of the pre-bought planners that I have in a row up here. If I buy it pre-done, I'm typically not going to use it because I'm like, oh, it just doesn't look how I want it to look. So I'm just like, so I'm not going to do that to myself because I know me. I know that much about me by now. But I'll take ideas from the pre-done planners, like, oh, I like the way they did that. Why won't I use it? I don't know. What in my brain makes me say, oh, no, you need to spend a whole day doing your own, even though
because you want it just how you want it.
It's right there. I know, I do. I can't help it. I wish.
I agree. And why did pulling that out make me be like, oh, I need to write this down for next week? And this for next week.
Oh yeah,
We're good, guys.
we're fine.
Are
Everything's
we?
fine.
Are we sure? Yeah.
Everything,
We'll go with that.
everything is.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
I
did
still
not do
agree.
my IG post though, so I do need
Pre-done
to.
planners never work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either not
pre-done.
enough space or too much space.
Yep, they're never quite right.
And I
Yeah,
always
I
feel
love my
guilty when I skip because there's all this wasted paper. And
Yes,
it
I don't like
stares
wasted
at me.
paper.
It's like, ah,
Why didn't you
Why
know?
aren't you using me?
Mojo, but at the same time, I get lost, and because I want to do all the fun, like drawing, and I want to get in
It's
with
a day
my
per page.
my,
Just a
my
day per
stickers
page.
and my pins
I
and
do
stuff
rolling
like that.
dailies, so I never have wasted space. So I don't set up weeklies or anything. I just do rolling dailies.
But that's my thing. Like it would just be like it would take so much time. Every day I feel like would just take so much time.
like each day. So this is August 16th. It's more than a page. And sometimes my days are like half a page.
Mhm.
So, and this day was multiple pages.
Yep.
2.5 pages.
Wow.
Yep. And I have a space for every page, and what I do is because I like to do the little pocket ones, I feel like I'm not wasting pages because if I need more, I just stick more in there. But if I miss one, I can put like I totally didn't do anything today. My bad. But it's because it's only taking up a little space. I feel like I wasted paper.
I have done that. That's all.
I know,
Like-
like, you know what, today I didn't even read, so nothing is going to get put down. Loki got played with. That was nice.
I mean, I didn't put my bad. I just put did nothing.
my
My
Oops.
bad.
my
I'm like,
bad.
I put oops.
I should go pull down my next
Journal.
journal.
Yeah, because that one's almost full, isn't it?
She's going to get it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I'm just like really busy and I just need to make a list of what it is that I'm doing, it always goes in Notion. Because I could just go through, I could type it out, I can check it off, we're good. I have just a random daily list page.
This one's my next social media journal.
Ooh. Nice chunky one too. Yay.
Let's see. What is she doing? What will it be?
It's paper.
What will it look like? What will the cover say? What will all the things do?
Oh man.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Ooh, I love it. I love
that's
that color.
pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty. I love that color so much.
I love it. That's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Look at it.
The edging, all of it. Nice.
Okay. Oh, that's
Design
Isn't that
Yeah.
nice?
pretty. Laura
And
really makes me want to use
matches
my
the
journal.
embedding.
And it is dot grid.
Yes, Dr. Way to go.
Is that the social media you're thinking, Esther? I think that's what I was thinking too. When she
Yeah.
said-
Not social media. My media. I always add social to it for some reason.
Because you're being social a lot of the times when you're doing it.
That's the
Nice.
paper clip that came with it.
Oh,
I like that one.
pretty. I
So-
like that.
Yeah. It will go from
See, when you're starting a book with a journal that pretty,
it's going from my
You
cup
put it
of my
on.
Galaxy tea to
Yeah.
Midsummer Night.
Nice.
Actually, when you start with a journal that pretty, it's like, I don't want to write in it.
Thank you. I was about to say the same thing. I'm like, do I want to mess this up because it's so pretty already? And I'm just like,
And I'm like, what if I'm only going to end up writing it like
Hopefully
pencil? Or like
expanded.
you can't have one of those and write in it with like a Bic or a Pilot. G2.
No, you gotta.
Yeah, like a fountain pen.
I know you need like a fine
You need a
tip
Lammy
pen
for
or
that.
Yeah,
something.
you need
You need
ones
a
that you
Lammy.
like you have to open the cover off of the pen,
Yeah, we'll
and
give you a
you know,
quill.
like
We'll
sit
give
there
you a
next to your
quill.
Nice
lighted
find
Yes,
candle and be like,
Muji.
You
I
need
use
a
wait, wait.
Muji.
or
Lauren,
or
it
you
is
need
for the
the feather
movies.
tip.
Muji
I mean,
pens are nice
do
too.
the feather tip. Just do the feather tip.
Yeah, like you need a feather tip. You need like something fun.
I think that's right, Esther. Right, Lauren?
Yeah,
The
so
story?
it's for
Yeah.
movies. This one I did books, movies, readathons, and plays that I went and saw.
All the medium stuffs.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I print
All the
out photos
entertainment.
so I can remember at a glance and journal my thoughts on what it was and give it a star rating. Usually. Yeah. And I use fun colors in this one.
I
Okay,
love
guys. We are gonna take off. I am gonna let all of my peeps
Dang
outro
it.
themselves
Darn it.
and tell you all the fun things they have coming up next week because they got fun stuff. There are book releases. There's Arthur Tuber's. Wait a minute, is there Arthur Tuber's React?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
there's
I'm
Arthur
sorry.
Tuber's
I'm
React.
sorry.
There's
That was for Nia.
streamings. There's writing. There's talking to the camera. Okay, go, Nia.
Oh,
sorry,
I
Barbara.
was not ready. I know it was going to be Laura first.
I love
Thank
this.
you for having me, Tiffany, and letting me get some things done with you guys. I will be streaming on Tuesday nights at 7:30, and I will be doing Author Tubers React this coming up next Saturday. Next month, we are doing our Dracula extravaganza for scripting the book. So if you like any Dracula, if you read it, watched any of the movies, you can come on in, let us know what your favorite rendition of Dracula is. And Laura is going to be our special guest. And, you know, Ben and Natalie are my book club co-hosts. They're amazing. So yeah, come and check me out on Twitter.
I might have to do a Dracula movie binge.
Not on Twitter.
Oh yes, do it.
Twitch.
That's I'm on Twitch. I was not ready to go first, y'all. You know I got my thing down. I was not prepared to be first. I'm on Twitch on Mondays and Fridays. Yeah. This is me being thrown off. I was not ready.
Hi everyone, and I'm a hot mess express. I'm never ready, but I am Deidre Anderson. You can find me under Deidre Writes Romance on most of social medias. I write under Deidre Anderson and Skywinter. Both have things going on. There is a book release coming up on Tuesday for the third book under my pen name. That one is called Seizing Her Heart. And there is a pre-order going on for a full length under my name for Bending Her Rules that comes out in November.
Bending.
So go ahead and check that all out. There, the two names, my name and the pen name, have books that are free for today. You can get Changing Her Rules, and you can get Snapshot of Love for free. After today, it goes back to full price. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, go ahead and grab it. And yeah, that's me. Up to JC.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm JC. I don't have much anything fun going on like these guys. I do videos and I stream Wednesdays from
You do
7 to 10
consistent videos.
p.m.
Exactly.
I didn't do one I didn't do one last Thursday, so I don't know about that consistent. But huh?
More consistent than me.
And me.
And I stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 p.m. I do have books out. I am writing other stuff. I may or may not have a secret project or something coming out at the end of this year.
Des said
I
you
don't
have
know if this is mocking me
Where?
from the last one where she's really asking. Because
And
She's basically telling you to say the titles and tell us where we can find them. That's what she's doing. We're listening. Whole ears.
I don't. Was that to Deidre or was that to me? I don't know.
she's telling you to tell
Oh,
people what you
okay. The Diary, Succession of Lies novel, and my three poetry books, The Art of Love, um, To Love with Sorrow, and If I Knew Then, are on Amazon. Um, and I have something I'm working on, hopefully for the end of this year, and it may or may not be under a pen name. Uh,
And there
uh,
you go. You
to be
clarified.
determined.
TMGC.
Thank you, Tessie. And yeah, that's me, Laura, the amazing one. Yeah, that way.
Whatever. I'm Laura Nettles. Under my real name, I have a horror collection called Tiny Shivers. It is out on the Amazons. And under my pen name, Samantha R. Silverstone, I have 3 books out now. The third one came out today in the Ivy and Bean series. So they are contemporary romance. They are short reads for the 1 hour reads category. That's the word. Um, First book is free right now. We'll be back to just KU and Monies tomorrow. So all 3 are in KU. And where am I next? I don't even know.
Everywhere. You're everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Are you anywhere tomorrow? Because if not, I would say what, Desi's on Monday?
yeah. I think I
And
just
you're on the
Des.
Dracula screen with Nia.
Are you gonna do Esther stream tomorrow? Because Esther streams on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
I totally should. I
Or
will.
be on the or just subscribe to her channel because she's been known to do pop ups out of nowhere.
That is true. When people cancel, I'm like, snipe.
Slide on it.
Face.
So yeah, I will definitely be on Dez's on Monday, and I will shoot Esther a message for Sunday, and yeah, we'll see what happens with the rest of today.
And you're on my channel. So thanks for dropping in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for writing. Thanks for all the laughs and the fun. If you have a chance and you have not picked it up, go pick up the Des Loray When Love Comes Knocking. It is still free, as both Laura and Deidre said, for today. And then, as Laura so aptly put it, tomorrow goes back to monies. And then I also have my own personal first release out, Speed of My Heart. Go hang that out, or go check that out. Don't hang it out. Just check it out. I'm gonna go. Okay, we're gonna leave now because apparently I don't know what I'm saying. I will be back Thursday for PJs and Scribbles. Bye.